Welcome to Kentic Journeys, a dedicated space for iterative network exploration and troubleshooting using a conversational interface powered by Kentic AI. Traditionally, network engineers use network monitoring systems to browse and analyze network data charts, refine queries, and then repeat this process until they identify and resolve network issues. Kentic Journeys streamlines this process, making it more efficient with the help of AI. In this video, we'll demonstrate troubleshooting a simple SD-WAN network issue. Our scenario involves a user complaint at an SD-WAN site using a business application that relies on a Postgres database at the central site. Here we are in the Kentic Journeys interface. By clicking New Journey, users can start a new session. This journey will appear on the left with previously created ones. Users can rename it for clarity and share it with colleagues for collaboration. On the bottom right, there's an input field for natural language questions with example prompts provided above. Let's start troubleshooting by querying traffic from our Cisco SD-WAN network segment over the last 6 hours. The results show traffic grouped by application. Although Postgres isn't in the top 10, it can be found in the list. To focus on Postgres, we'll add a new filter. Kentic AI added an additional filter on the previous query, this time filtering on an application that contains Postgres in the name. We know that Postgres traffic is problematic on certain sites, so let's add site and device dimensions to this view. Now, you can see that the system added site and device dimensions to the query. From these results, we can see that the majority of traffic is going between sites 1 and 5 with these devices, CEdge01 and CEdge05. Now, let's also include destination interfaces in the query to see over which interfaces this traffic goes. The results reveal that the CEdge01 device periodically switches with the outgoing interface between two WAN interfaces, marked with silver and gold SD-WAN color coding. SD-WAN technology dynamically routes traffic based on conditions like interface utilization, packet loss, latency, and jitter. We need to understand why this rerouting occurs because it aligns with the user complaints about periodic issues. Now, let's check the total output bitrate on these interfaces to see if there's any congestion. The query results show traffic patterns on these links, but with a capacity of 6 megabytes per second and traffic below 2 megabytes per second, congestion isn't the issue. Note that this query utilizes Metrics Explorer for network device metrics, while previous queries used Data Explorer for traffic flows. If the user clicks on the button, View in Metrics Explorer, these same query results will be opened in the Metrics Explorer for further refinement. Since we're also using Kentic NMS, we can expect to collect some SD-WAN related metrics. If the user is unsure which metrics are actually available and how they're named, our question could be slightly more generic. The results include a chart with packet loss metrics on the silver link towards Site 4, which isn't our focus. However, the table also reveals metrics for silver and gold links to Site 5. We can notice that there is a lot of traffic on those links, but the silver link also shows a higher average jitter and latency compared to the gold link. Now, we'll refine this query and ask, show only latency for remote 10.100.100.5. The results show that there is increased latency on this link, which periodically jumps to about 300 milliseconds, likely causing Postgres traffic rerouting. Now, we can remove the panels above, which may not be that relevant, and look for a correlation between traffic rerouting and the increased latency on the silver link. Here, we can notice that traffic is routed through the silver link when latency is normal. However, when the latency on the silver link increases, the traffic is routed through the gold link. The next step is to confirm this behavior by checking the routing policies configuration on the Cisco SD-WAN controller. Just like that, Kentic has confirmed that the SD-WAN routing policies function correctly, but our connectivity service provider needs to address the periodic link quality degradation. That concludes our Kentic Journeys demo. Thanks for watching.